Achaurya Anuvrat, vow of non-stealing. Stealing is to take what is not given, what is not earned legitimately, or what is not inherited. How can there be any faith in the truth without having faith in morality? May I have unwavering determination to always be moral. Achaurya Anuvrat ke Atichar, transgressions of the vow of non-stealing. I may have committed theft. I may have bought stolen goods or helped thieves. I may have incited others to commit theft. I may have broken government rules relating to customs, taxes, imports, and exports. I may have cheated on the quantity and quality of the goods that I sold. I may have committed fraud or similar acts. If I have committed any of the above sins, I pray that they be dissolved. Michami Dukram. Brahmacharya Anuvrat, vow of chastity. Chastity is the bridge for the attainment of sacredness. As far as possible, I will restrain my intake of food and thus subdue my passions. Brahmacharya Anuvrat ke Atichar, transgressions of the vow of chastity. I may not have been faithful to my own spouse. I may have been involved in premarital, illicit, sensual activities. I may not have viewed members of the opposite gender, barring my spouse, appropriately. I may have intensified my passion by consuming intoxicating drugs and alcohol. I may have watched provocative shows, read provocative literature, or listened to provocative songs or talk. If I have committed any of the above sins, I pray that they be dissolved. Michami Dukram. Aparigraha Anuvrat, vow of non-possession. Possession of wealth is only acceptable for sustaining life. Attachment to wealth and the accumulation of materials increases addiction and indulgence, and encourages dishonesty, cruelty, and deception. I willingly accept the vow of non-possessiveness, as it is essential for establishing fairness and equality. Aparigraha Anuvrat ke Atichar, transgressions of the vow of non-possession. I may have violated the set limits to the accumulation of land, houses, money, servants, etc. I may have done business at an unreasonable profit. While accumulating things, I may not have considered whether they are necessary or unnecessary. I may have shown my superiority to someone poor or dejected. I may have wasted money through addiction or exhibitionism. If I have committed any of the above sins, I pray that they be dissolved. Michami Dukram. Kshama Yachana Sutra, prayer of forgiveness. I forgive all living creatures. May all of them forgive me. I have friendship with all living beings, and enmity with none. If I knowingly or unknowingly neglected to worship the venerable, if I showed disrespect to others, or was engrossed in my own pride, I desire forgiveness. Jeev Yoni, life forms fixed by birth. There are 700,000 earth-bodied species, 700,000 water-bodied species, 700,000 fire-bodied species, 700,000 air-bodied species, 1 million individual plant-bodied species, 1.4 million collective plant-bodied species, 200,000 life forms with 2 sense organs, 200,000 life forms with 3 sense organs, 200,000 life forms with 4 sense organs, 400,000 types of hell beings, 400,000 types of gods, 400,000 animal and plant forms with 5 sense organs, 1.4 million types of human beings. Altogether, there are 8.4 million life forms fixed through their birth into 4 destinies. If I have committed any violence towards them, due to my attachment or aversion, then I pray that my faults be dissolved. Michami Dukkhan. Gayotsarg Avashak. With my head bowed, I ask your permission to perform the 5th Avashak of Gayotsarg. Gayotsarg Sankalp Sutra. Resolution of abandoning the body. I perform Gayotsarg for whatever transgressions have been committed during the day and for their rectification. Gayotsarg Sutra. Method of abandoning the body. I undertake Gayotsarg for the sake of repentance and purification, for the elimination of deceit, desire for worldly gains as the fruits of spiritual activities, perversity, and to end all sinful activities. With the exceptions of inhaling, exhaling, coughing, sneezing, yawning, belching, breaking wind, dizziness, very slight movements of the limbs, eyes, and saliva, as well as other such permissible movements, may my Gayotsarg remain uninterrupted and unobstructed. I cast aside my body in silent, motionless meditation until I complete the recitation of the Namaskar Sutra. Chaturvimshati Stav. Hymn of Praise to the 24 Tirthankars. I praise and worship the 24 Jinnas, the Omniscients, the Arihants. You have enlightened the entire universe and established the fourfold Jain Sangh. O Jinnas, you have shed the impurities of karmic particles, and thus you are free of old age and death. I praise all of your virtues and worship you. Please bestow upon me the sense to attain perfect knowledge, which shall lead to the ultimate liberation. You have achieved this liberation, and therefore the entire universe praises you and offers obeisance to you. Please bestow upon me perfect spiritual health, right faith, and the highest state of tranquility. O Jinnas, you are purer than the moons, brighter than the suns, and more serene and deeper than the ocean. O Siddha, please bestow upon me the ultimate salvation. Namaskar Sutra. Prayer of reverence. Namo Arihantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayaryanam, Namo Uvajjayanam, Namo Loye Savvasahunam. Pratyakhyan Avashak. With my head bowed, I ask your permission to perform the 6th Avashak of Pratyakhyan. Pratyakhyan. Renunciation. I now take a vow of renunciation in my mind. Namaskar Sutra. Prayer of reverence. Namo Arihantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayaryanam, Namo Uvajjayanam, Namo Loye Savvasahunam. Namo Arihantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayaryanam, Namo Uvajjayanam, Namo Loye Savvasahunam. Namo Arihantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayaryanam, Namo Uvajjayanam, Namo Loye Savvasahunam. Namo Arihantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayaryanam, Namo Uvajjayanam, Namo Loye Savvasahunam. Namo Arihantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayaryanam, Namo Uvajjayanam, Namo Loye Savvasahunam. Eso Panchanamukaro, Savvapava Panasano, Mangalanam cha Savvesim,